Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are driving through Falmouth. Now Falmouth is the capital of Trelawney, and today we're going to talk about tourism. Now Jamaica has an excellent tourist product, and it's evident right here in Trelawney with the building of so many hotels in Cooper's Pen, which is just up the road. You have two Royalton hotels, you have the Rio Hotel being built, you have the Excellence at Oyster Bay. That area is the fastest growing tourist area in Jamaica. Now, we're going to go through an article that gives an update as to what the government is doing re-tourism. But though Jamaica is a major player in the tourism industry in the Caribbean, major player, but we're not number one. The Dominican Republic is number one. Now, it's just a matter of time. When I say number one, I mean the Dominican Republic has more tourists going there than Jamaica does. Currently, Jamaica has 30,000 hotel rooms. The Dominican Republic has 80,000. But Jamaica, over the next few years, will have 50,000 hotel rooms when these hotels that are under construction are completed. Royalton just opened the Blue Waters. Rio is going to open in 2024, the Rio Aguilera, which is in Trelawney, same Cooper's Pen. The Princess Resort, which is 2,000 rooms, will open next year in Negril. You have a lot of hotels under construction. I mean, everywhere you look on the North Coast, there is construction. Secrets, Sandals, so many. A Marriott just opened in Montego Bay. So Jamaica will have 50,000 hotel rooms in the near future. But we're still going to be short of the 80,000 hotel rooms that the Dominican Republic has. But as the Prime Minister said, it was not so long ago that Jamaica had 2 million visitors. Now we have 4. And the Prime Minister says Jamaica can easily have 8 million visitors a year. And the Sangster International Airport is being upgraded because the majority of the tourists come in to Montego Bay. And the government has plans to build a second international airport in Negril to help us reach that 8 million figure. So we're going to go through an article that the government, giving an idea of what the government says about the hotels in Jamaica. The Prime Minister expressed pleasure at the number of hotels being built and said it is imperative to get more Jamaican products into these properties. He noticed the importance of strengthening the linkages between tourism sectors and such as agriculture and industry. I cannot stress that enough. Yes, the opening of hotels has been driving employment, especially during the construction and operational phases, but we now have to look to the new frontier, he said. He pointed out, for example, that if we have 3 million visitors, that means our poultry producing industry should be massive because we should be producing to feed them. We should have all the tomatoes and lettuce and cabbage and potatoes produced right here. The Prime Minister stressed that tourism is not just through employment, but also the consumption of Jamaican-made goods and services by the people who come here. Because in effect, that is the completion of the Jamaican experience. He said that Jamaica has a potential to exceed its record arrival figures, which is estimated to reach 4.1 million in 2023, with 4.3 billion in earnings. A decade ago, we were about 2 million visitors coming. I think we could do 8 million. I think we can. We must be ambitious, the Prime Minister said. He noted that Jamaica has a diversity in its tourism product to attract many visitors. We are near shore to the United States. We are English speaking largely. We have a culture that is alluring, and we have a name recognized in the global travel industry, he highlighted. So you can see the government is aiming for 8 million, and they are putting in the infrastructure. It's not going to happen overnight because we need the hotel rooms, we need the roads, we need the airports. But Jamaica is moving in that direction. So that means the local industries that support the hotels are going to grow at an extraordinary rate. That is why the government is putting in not only the roads from the hotels to the airport, but they're putting in the roads to the attractions, to the farms. So Jamaica is definitely heading in the right direction. And I'm sure it's just a matter of time before Jamaica welcomes more tourists than any other Caribbean island. Now, Jamaica also has the attractions. Dunn's River Falls, Mystic Mountain, Dolphin Cove, world-class attractions. And Jamaica also has the piers, the cruise ship terminals, I think, like cruise ship piers. The cruise ship pier in Falmouth wins awards every year. It's voted the #1 cruise ship pier in the Caribbean almost every year. It wins international awards. And Jamaica is also moving in that direction. They are building more piers. You have one in Ocho Rios, you have one in Montego Bay. But these tourists that come in on the ships, they move around the island for the day and then leave. The hotels are a different industry, and both are doing very well, extremely well. So it's just a matter of time. And you can see this town of Falmouth, it's very important because this is where the cruise ship pier is, the Falmouth cruise ship pier. Actually, we're going to show you the pier right now. World-class facility. It has put Falmouth back on the map, tourism. And when you try to go through these towns, when those ships come, sometimes you have 2 ships docked there. They actually built a road to get from the pier back out to the northern coastal highway to help with the amount of traffic. So that's the kind of infrastructure that's being put in. So that's a pier on the left. Very secure facility. You can't just go over there, you need a pass. But it has definitely put Falmouth back on the map. Alright guys, well, let us know what you think about the 8 million visitors. I think Jamaica can do it quite easily. And I think next year you get to 5 million, the year after 6, and in a couple of years you reach 8. But remember, we also need the hotel rooms. And the hotels are being built. I think it's probably within the next 5 years, Jamaica will have 50,000 hotel rooms. And then from there, we'll reach 80,000 in no time. And then from there, we're going to reach 100,000. Because it works. Rio has, I think they're building their 7th hotel in Jamaica. Sandals will always be building hotels in Jamaica. Marriott has quite a few hotels in Jamaica. Secrets. Jamaica is ideal. The beaches, the people, it's ideal. The north coast between Ocho Rios and Montego Bay, ideal for tourism. And then even from Montego Bay to Negril is being expanded. So it's just a matter of time before we have the largest number of hotel rooms in the Caribbean and the largest number of visitors. Or the most visitors, I should say. And everything you're looking at on the left, behind these buildings is the cruise ship pier. And the road what we're going to go on to now is a new road that was built to help the tour buses leave the pier and get to the highway as quickly as possible without having to go through the actual town. Where you see that truck coming from, that's the new road that was built to go back onto the highway. So everything is being done to facilitate this cruise ship here. Alright guys, thanks for taking a tour with us today. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Have a good day.